signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of April is what I'm going to do readings for you now. I'm Christina with Sanctuary Within You, and welcome to this reading. I saw first all these like cherry blossoms, which, it's obviously representing spring and coming into full bloom. It's also representing cherry blossoms especially is about change, that a new time is here for you. So congratulations. I know if you're a Scorpio, you obviously have scored the South Node in Scorpio still, so you've probably been through it. But we have beautiful changes now from coming out of March now with Saturn moving into Pisces. All your Pisces placements are going to get a reform for the next 3 years. And then Mars moving into Cancer, or already moved into Cancer, and it's going to be there for the rest of the month, is also what this is for all of you, because it's going to either trine base or be on your signs. Like, and you can look at your rising and sun and moon sign. I'm talking too fast. It's going to really, you can look at the house where Saturn is, your Pisces placements, where whatever you are, to see that's what's going to ask you to change your foundations to really make them solid for how you want to live the rest of your life. How are you setting yourself up for success? And taking action from your Cancer house, where Mars is in right now too, but that's perfectly trining Saturn. So that's a big theme for you, obviously. If you want to know more, I was just feeling something else. Let me go into that feeling first for general, just channeled messages coming through. I see that this is going to be very specific for some of you. This is a general reading, so it's just going to resonate with some of you. But I saw just half a face. I felt like of a really powerful woman. It felt like a shaman to me, with paintings on her face. Maybe that's why I just saw half of the face. Some of you, this is some kind of like, I feel like a really powerful, maybe an ancestor, or maybe a spirit that wants to come through for you to listen to, take back your power, and that she has messages for you there. That was very interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten that kind of message during these readings before. So for some of you, you can go into that, or it might resonate for what that is. But in general, too, that's like taking back your power. And Pluto's shifted now too into Aquarius, so it's such a different energy. Pluto is that power, right? Such a different energy from Capricorn into Aquarius. And if you want to know more about how to find these placements in your specific chart, I have a 1-hour video recording that you can now purchase. So I'll put the link below if you're on YouTube watching this, so that you can find that and purchase. In that way, I explain how you can find all your placements, and then how you can work with transits, because that's how I love to work with astrology. The transits for me are amazing when you know how to work with them, because both for healing and release as well as manifestation is just phenomenal. And I love looking back what has happened with like the current transit. Last time they were in the same positions too, and it's just like clockwork. So if you want that, that video is there for you. And if you want personal insight and really learn this, I'm gonna have a 28-day course to move with the moon, but we're gonna look at all the transits during 28 days. So we're going to go through your whole chart, and you'll get a personal interpretation every 2-3 days when the moon shifts signs, in how this can affect you, but not just the moon, but all the transits too, and what's going on. And we are coming into a solar eclipse in Aries on the 19th or 20th, depends on where you are located. So that's going to be starting a different kind of, or starting the eclipse season as well. So we're going to start that course on that day. Okay, so let's see here. First general reading. I'm already up here, and you're my last recording for the day. So I'm so up here. So let's do general first, and then I'm going to go and do cards for each of your signs. Okay, so for the month of April, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you are being called to the higher perspective, but this is also like you are the shaman. You can see things, you understand things. And with this, when we learn to tune into our intuition and our soul so much, and trust that you see things in other people. You're a water sign too, so you're born that way. Where everyone is really intuitive, but it's close for you. So with that intuition, you can sense energy. So sometimes some of you just need to hear that sometimes it's not always the time to share what you see in other people. So leave their responsibility to them. You don't always have to tune into other people's energy. So some boundaries are in place for you there as well. You see things. So how do I say? Be proud of yourself for that. That's a beautiful, beautiful gift that you have. But let people come to you if they want your help. Don't just help to help. They might not want your help. So that's your responsibility to leave, because otherwise you'll carry the whole world, because you can and you feel everyone. Okay. Oh, here we go. So for some of you, that image that I saw, that's the ancestors. Someone is coming through you here, spirit. So go in and do that. If you know how to go into your Akashic records or to do past life readings, do that. Otherwise, I offer them as well. I have several one-on-one sessions open. Some of them I have on a weekend now, which is a little bit unusual for my schedule. So look into that if that's something that you want. So you're being called to break these ancestral patterns and generational patterns that is not yours to carry anymore, limiting patterns that you have learned through generations and generations, and you are the strong one, you are the intuitive one, you are the wise one to break these patterns, and you will be helped by the previous ancestors that weren't able to break those patterns because of their own limitations, and they didn't have the tools and all of that, and society and culture and religion, all of it, right? So you will be helped by them. We're always helped from the other side as well to break these patterns, and that's a part of your soul purpose, why you're here. So they're here with you. They want to really strongly say that, because again, you have so much wisdom to share. So don't hold back here. Don't hold back to share your wisdom. But as I said in the beginning, that's probably why that came in the beginning. Don't just share with everyone, because not everyone is receptive to it. So that's something that you need to learn, so that you don't carry the weight of the world. Pretty please, you get to take care of you and nurture you. Which is with this Mars in Cancer. This is taking action. Mars in Cancer is in the fall. Sorry, I can't even talk anymore. Anyways, it's not a really strong position for Mars, so it's more about going into your feelings, sorting it out, and taking action from a grounded position. But it's really about your emotional and spiritual well-being here. So take action on that. And then let's see here more what we have for all of you before we go into your general ones. So some of you are leaving behind, and that's probably why the ancestors are helping you, leaving behind scarcity or feeling left out. This can be abandonment as well, but it's a little bit more kind of like, feeling left out in the cold, or scarcity, money, all of that. You're leaving that behind. You are moving forward in that. Trust that. Everyone is around, I feel like you have this whole arsenal of spirits around you to break this pattern. And then you're coming into beautiful celebration. This is, for some of it's actually marriage, but it's also celebrating, right? Celebrating new contracts. This is a couple that's signed this contract. So this can be in business or however too. You've signing contracts with aligned people, whatever that is, or for yourself, or for housing, whatever that is for you. And it's time to celebrate. So you are coming into that. You are leaving behind this scarcity, and you are getting so much help from the ancestors. Okay, so that's general reading for all water signs. And now let's go into a few cards for each of you. So let's start with Cancer. Cancer for the month of April. What is the messages for Cancer for the month of April? Ooh, look at you. Okay, so you are the revolutionary. You're being called to take action and do things your way. That's how we evolve as human beings. So don't be afraid to be the first one, even if it's emotional. You're the first one. You're here to revolutionize something that has to do with your soul work. This is your soul purpose. And you can do this with like-minded, but make sure that you have the like-minded. That's what bees are for me. Make sure that you have the like-minded people around you so that you don't get held back by the people that don't understand it. You need these go-getters, right? That understand that we're all here to change and to evolve. So you get to lead this, okay? And for you who are jumping into this soul purpose, right now it's time for you to act on that and to find clarity within yourself, because it's only going to bring you full fulfillment. This is like harmony. This is family harmony. This is fulfillment within yourself. So don't shy away from doing that hard work that it feels like when we initiate something, we're the one that stick out, or we're outside the box and all of that. That's meant for you. You're manifesting it. You're doing it, Cancer. Okay. And so now we'll go into see, and pleasure too, like passion and pleasure. Do what you are passionate about. This Mars Saturn trine right now is so much about that too. Just do what you're passionate about, not what you can do, but not what you're good at. Do what you're passionate about, and that's your forward momentum here. That's the card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Cancer, some of you needed to hear that extra. This is obviously a general reading. You can book sessions if you want to dive deeper into this, and also like and subscribe and share these with other fellow Cancerians. So let's see here. Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. Well, you know shadow work. I didn't even have to say that to you. Obviously, the South Node is in Scorpio until July. You are coming out of it. You are coming in out of the other end of it. But if you haven't done your work yet, you're being called to go in to do your healing work, your shadow work. I feel like you already are. Being a Scorpio, however placement that you have in Scorpio, we are people that transmute and have always done that. So it's not that it's something new. Although if you don't have the tools, then it would be good to acquire those tools so that you can really alchemize the transmutation that as I say. Okay, some of you still need to hear this general reading. Some of you do it already. You're already doing it, so just keep going. It's you coming out of the other end of it. Some of you really need to dig in a little bit deeper than what you have done so far, so that you can really take advantage of this South Node in Scorpio. We have an eclipse, I believe, in May. And then we're going out of it. So it's been over a year with this now, but really take advantage of this time because it's so helpful for you. Your life is probably changing. So if you're allowing that to go with the flow, Scorpio, and surrender, don't try to, I know you're a fixed sign, right? So surrender and do that work. Things are falling away for a reason. So surrender is the most beautiful things that we can do for our soul, because our soul is in full trust. And so you do have beautiful new opportunities. This can obviously be new love, but new fulfillment, things that make you feel good. You're getting these offers from the universe. You have that coming in. And look at this. We go from Ace to King of Cups all in one. So we can just be boom, right? And then that person is here. For some of you, you're manifesting the King of Cups. For some of you, you're being called to not shut down your feelings. So I feel like that's why it's coming up in the beginning there too. 1 second. I'm just going to, let's see. Sorry if you heard that. I thought I had my everything on silent. So go into your feelings. Don't shut them down. You do have beautiful new offers coming your way. So take them as they come, and don't be afraid to go deep within you. Okay. So then we have the last one is Pisces. Okay, you have Saturn in Pisces right now. Pisces, I know that's gonna just change your life the next 3 years. And You have new opportunities for the month of April of making a lot of money. It's kind of assessing where you are already and then taking the steps that will get you here. Follow your intuition. You're super intuitive. If you do need help from someone, that a mentor or a coach, then take that help. Otherwise, this can also be you, that you are that mentor and coach for others. You inspire, you are that teacher. But for you to come into this abundance, some of you just are required to have a little bit more of that support so that you can sort yourself out. And also as a Pisces, you just take in other people's energy so easily. So you're working on your worthiness and on your self-love. And again, some of you already are the sage, you are the mentor. So keep doing that, but make sure that you value yourself for who you are as well. And so that you love yourself for everything that you are. Okay, so worthiness work for you as well, but you're coming into a beautiful abundance within the month of April. So thank you everyone for this month. Like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. I do pick a pile in the middle of the month, and then join my workshops, my rituals, everything yummy that's coming. If you want to keep up, just go to sanctuarywithinyou.com and you'll see all my current offers there. Bye for now.